It's an historic day for Minnesota. Recreational marijuana is now legal.
That means adults 21 or older can smoke and possess up to a certain amount, depending on its form.
Minnesotans can also start growing up to 8 plants at home.
And while retailers can't yet sell the drug itself, they can start selling marijuana seeds. And a new business opened up in the Iron Range today to capitalize on that.
Northern News Now's Natalie Hebner stopped by to see how day one's going.
Growing and smoking marijuana are now legal.
No, this happened real quick. We had no idea that this was going to happen. It was something really exciting for us.
Krskowski grew up in Hibbing and is now one of the joint owners of 420 Organics in the city's downtown.
We've been working probably for the last 3 months steady on getting this place ready to go.
It means everything to come back here and to bring such our dream to the light, to the Hibbing. I think it's a big deal.
Minnesotans over the age 21 can have up to 8 marijuana plants at home, but only 4 flowering at one time.
Yeah, we sell all the soils, the nutrients, the grow tents, everything that you need to grow cannabis we have here.
Along with selling seeds, 420 Organics offers cultivating advice and equipment.
We counsel, we also go and if you buy a package like a grow tent and things of that nature, we do offer to come out, build it up, pack it up, and also give you some tips on how to continue to have good product.
Excitement budding for some as legislation becomes official.
Hoping that a lot of people come out and check us out, see what we're about.
In Hibbing, Natalie Hebner, Northern News Now.
And you might be wondering how busy the store was today. Natalie told us there were some customers there the first hour it opened.
Now, selling recreational marijuana itself is still illegal until the state establishes the Office of Cannabis Management to help regulate those businesses. Experts say that could take up to a year.